God, that music headline. Congrats are in order to high fire from a mad peak with married Lisa Marie's and ceremony silver wedding chapel in Las Vegas. Saturday, August 17th took place on after one day after performance of the site of the Las Vegas Music Festival. Josh Buckcherry was interviewed by Front Row Joe. That just happened. And he said some things that really kind of just like mind blew your mind. That he said prior to the band's April 17th concert culture in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, he said that the team started Stevie on song, right? But he also says that a lot of the bands sound the same on active rock radio. With all respect, I love me some Buckcherry. I've seen them at least like twice, and you know that they can pull a lot out of their performance. American Rock's rival sons were tapped at the Soul Black Sabbath's Farewell Tour and eventually included in Farewell 720. According to Jay Buchanan, the rival sons, the tour gave rival sons their proper introduction as a big league arena tour and gave them confidence where they could handle crowds similar size as their own. I mean, that to me is awesome. You take a legendary band like Black Sabbath, who's been around for the entire century, and to take rival sons on tour with them, that's just like a whole different mindset. A band like rival sons would work for now, they could go anywhere. But to have that confidence that they can tour in big arenas all around the world. Richie Faulkner of Judas Priest said Kick It Down looked to sound great when you returned to the live stage earlier this month. Those guys of X-Manowar, Axman, Rest of Us, Freeman, August 11, Pierce, Bloodstock Open Air Festival, Golden Park, Doors United Kingdom. It was KK Down in his first performance in like 10 years. And with Steve Harrison on Chain Rock, Show from Bouchard on Speed Street, Switch Soul Works here with close reactions to release for Hagenstein. I believe one of those brothers in Infinite Rise, but didn't get the acknowledgement that it deserved. He says that the album's kind of flew under the radar. Max Hoover, Soulfly, had some interesting words when he was on the Impact Metal channel prior to the event, July 7th, Paris Rock Marriage Festival in Hungary. He said, reflective Soulfly's career since the band's formation. He says he doesn't have a retirement plan. He doesn't want to play forever. We found Maryland Rockers Clutch, which was so higher for Donald Cass. He says that Clutch should be in touch with a live act. I think we know the good philosophy. He says his live music takes the front seat or everything else. Warner guitar, saxophone, Tom Dillon, he spoke to Darren Beth and research WIQY. He says that I feel so fortunate that I found a home in this band. Shannon Larkin of Godsmack was on the Crash Bang Moon Drilling podcast. He spoke to the most coursework director of the band's latest 20 Legends Rest compared to Bruce Breezer. Our last record really was a departure from what we sounded like 20 years. he also says, if you want to see some Godsmack hairs, just go on BlackRock.net. Tim River owns legendary forefront of Ice Earth's fame. I mean, he's been around the block. I mean, says that people that say hateful things about the Hollow Ground with the late great Ryan Jones style, who other miserable individuals didn't like Andy Dial, passed away in 2010. 86 of the stomach cancer, and legend Harry Bell from his Hollow Ground's career at a company called Illusion. Puddle of Mud from West Calabria. They spoke to Annie Hell, Des Moines, Iowa. If you haven't heard, Puddle of Mud just released their new single. They're all coming out. But if you look at Puddle of Mud's trajectory, I mean, it's been from the get-go, and then you look at West Scallon's problems that he had, and he said, this sobriety has been long, but it's well worth it. I definitely think if Puddle of Mud, now, today, if you look at what the band's been through, West Scallon and everything,